Hi there, amazing artists. Before we dive back into our awesome drawing tutorial, got a quick message for you. First of all, thanks for dropping by our channel. It means a lot to me. Whether you're a regular or first time here, we're thrilled to have you. Now, I want to talk to you about the format of our videos real quick before you continue on. Each drawing tutorial has two parts. And part one is where we go through the nitty-gritty step by step, sharing all my tips and tricks and details of creating that masterpiece. It's perfect if you want to follow along and learn the ins and outs of the drawing process. If you're more of a quick learner and you don't need all those step-by-step details and parts, then we've got you covered. Skip ahead to part two of this same video, where you'll get a speedy walkthrough of all the steps as I'm outlining my drawing from part one. And if you haven't already done so, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss our creative adventures. Now, let's jump back into that tutorial. Part two awaits, so they'll be ready for a speedy drawing session. We're going to do another curve right above that. Looking like it's going to be a rainbow. But this is the brim of the snow person's hat. And we'll do a line that is at an angle going downward. So we don't want to go straight. We want to kind of curve it towards this bottom corner so that we've got the curve of our hat and then the top of our hat. We're ready to add the ribbon to our hat. So another curve that matches these. Now we're ready to add the face of our snow person. Now, this is the hat up here. So the face is going to go to this side. It's not going to be centered in the circle. This is the side of the head. So I'm going to do a carrot nose. So I'm going to start with a curve and then a triangle. Carrots have a lot of lines. Random, trying not to make it look like a pattern. And they're very thin and light, just some very thin lines. Now you're ready to add those eyes on either side. This will determine if your snow person is going to be a boy or a girl, most likely. You can do. Now you're ready to add those eyes on either side. This will determine if your snow person is going to be a boy or a girl, most likely. You can do any shape you want. I'm going to do round. And then I'm going to add some eye in there on top of that, like a pupil. I think I want my snow person to look kind of concerned or shocked this time. So I'm going to give it kind of little eyes of like surprise. And maybe even some eyebrows of surprise. Like, what is happening? For the mouth, I'm going to do a surprise, like, what is going on in this place? And then to finish it off, we like to add some holly leaves and berries up here on the corner of the hat. I usually do 3 circles, creating those berries. And then for my leaves, I start with a straight line out, and then we make it like a rounded arrow. So we do these curved V's. Then we do a rainbow shape that faces the center of our leaf, and one more curve going into the bottom of the line. Holly leaves have very pointy leaves. I'll do another one here, same way. They could be slightly different sizes, or they could be the same. Totally up to you. And that's how fast and easy this cool drawing is. This is also a very fun one to paint with acrylic paint on a square or rectangle canvas. Now, if you want to continue on with me, head on over to part 2 where we're going to outline this character.